Okay, what do we have here? Just arrived via FedEx. Kind of excited to see what's going on here. Okay. Bubble wrap. Okay, here we go. Zoom in a little closer. Something new from Inde. Nesting kit. First one I've ever bought. Let's have a look-see. Oh, it's light. Holy cow. 18 inches. We got a 15 and a 12 sitting in there, and a 10 in that box. In case I want to add another drum. Okay, so that's a bass drum. Can't believe how light it is. It's got a bass drum lift here. Looks like it's firm in there. That's what it looks like on the inside. These clips seem to grab pretty good, plastic clips. Alright, that's the first one. There's a wrap for the second one. Looks like it's got some Velcro. Tighten it up. So we got a 15 here. Basically these 3 drums weigh about as much as a very light bass drum would. You know, at about 21 pounds, 22 pounds. Try to figure out how these go. So here we go. Let's widen it up a little bit. Aquarium heads. Interesting. Never owned a nesting kit before. So that's a 15. And we've got the 12, which does not split. Might be cool if they made an 8 for it, that would go in there. So as far as I know, these are oak on the outside and tulip wood on the inside. I really like this lug design. Something about it I like. Just really light and looks like it does the job well. Okay, one more drum to take out. Everything seems to be well packed. Here's the cute little tin. It's got to weigh just a couple of pounds, like 3 pounds maybe. Sounds good. Okay, so there we go. There's a nesting kit. And I got this kit because I wanted to be able to squeeze it into a Miata sports car. And I've got a 20-year-old Subaru, but sometimes it might not be feasible to take that car. So this kit will go perfectly in a Miata. And the last time I bought a kit where I had to wait for it was around 1975, 6, something like that. I bought a huge Slingerland copper set from Charlie Donnelly in Newington, Connecticut. And I had to special order it, and it had a beautiful copper finish on it. It's pretty rare today. Some people say that drove them out of business. I think it was the last year or two they were in business. that was Slingerland. So I was working in construction at the time, and I remember just loading dirt all day long, shoveling dirt around, and for a plant nursery actually, and just dreaming of that set. And it finally came in about a month or something like that. I was so happy. Eventually sold it though, because I was more into smaller kits. But this is the next time I waited for a drum set to come in. It was supposed to be delivered in 6 to 8 weeks, but Josh got it out. I think it's been like 3 weeks and it's here. So he delivered super fast. It looks like it was packed really well. Communication all great, and I'm pretty happy with this so far. Now I have to tune it up and see what the playing's like on it. But it'll be good for those smaller gigs, and I can bring something else for the, if I need to be louder or whatever. But for most gigs, like jazz gigs or whatever, this should really cut the gig good. So, and it'll fit in a Miata. So, yeah, for those people that are thinking about a nesting kit, this one's probably the lightest one on the market, and it's here in the U.S. So, go to Josh at Inde Drums and order one up. I think your back will thank you for it. For us older guys who didn't have stuff like this too much, back in the day, and especially ultralight, this is a godsend. So, yeah, here we are. And the 10-inch tom will not nest, but I can always put that on a cymbal stand or something, and then I can have a 2 up and 1 down set. But for most gigs, just for speed and compactness, it'll just be a 12 and a 15. And the 15-inch tom seems like the perfect size. Not as big as a 16, but not as small as a 14. And I used to have one, and it just felt just perfect. It was a Gretsch 15-incher, and it worked out really well, even as a really high-tuned bass drum. So anyways, this is the new kit, and comes in 3 colors. If you want compact, this is it. And all this hardware also came with the drums, as well as I got an extra bass drum leg cushion for the floor, because they only come in the spike form, so don't want to ruin wooden floors. So basically you got those K-brake bass drum cushions. And I've yet to put this set together, so I'm going to do that sometime today and give you a demo video how it sounds. Also interesting to note is all the hardware is very easy to take off and remove very quick. So here's an example: floor tom leg, boom, no screws to adjust or twist or anything like that. Just goes pop right into place. These cloth separators go in between the drums. They've got some Velcro on them. And it all fits nice inside this tiny Beto bag that Fred made specifically for this set. So it's a very light package overall. It's called song number 12.
What was it? What was it? Oleo. It's Oleo.
Oh, Oleo.
Oleo.
Like the
by Sonny
margarine.
Rollins. Sonny Rollins. Oleo. I thought it was. I thought you were playing Billy's Bounce when we started. I'm like, what this is something?